Hello everyone and welcome back to Sakura Nova. Don't forget to check the video description for a link to the game on Steam, as well as links to our Discord server and other places you can support the channel. In the last episode, Mikage and his unit, as he calls it, were patrolling the forests and everything seemed fine until someone summoned a Leviathan from the lake. That's probably a problem. What happened? Was it a water snake?
Water spirits. They're not supposed to be aggressive like this, so why are they?
Oh my.
I guess we are getting our beach episode?
Okay then. Doesn't matter why, we have to save Arisa quickly or she'll drown. Without stopping to think, I jump in to rescue Arisa, who's struggling in pain with the transparent body of this water spirit. Let Arisa go! I jump off the ground, and with all my strength bolstered by the speed I'd already generated, and head straight for the long torso of the water spirit jutting out of the lake. I unsheathe my two swords as they glint in the sunlight, leaving trails of light as I leap forward. I split the water spirit cleanly in two just as I planned, but no resistance? I turn around as I land, and the body that should have been cut in half is simply swaying as if nothing had happened.
The opponent's made of water. Without a specially blessed weapon, you won't be able to harm it with physical attacks.
So what do we do? At this rate, Arisa, are you saying I haven't improved at all? I can't save anyone? I can't even save one person important to me? While I'm just sitting here gritting my teeth, Arisa's getting closer and closer to death. The little bit of air left in Arisa's lungs escapes, and she starts to struggle even more fiercely. Arisa!
Leave it to me.
Leave it to you, but without a Holy Knight's sword, no amount of physical attacks can hurt him.
Physical attacks won't work. We'll just have to use attacks that will.
Like what? What are you planning on doing? Fireball. Okay.
Oh, crimson flames, burn thy enemy until not even ashes remain.
Countless arrows of flame sprout around Kagura's outstretched hand. This must be magic?
Fire arrow!
Kaguya drowns out my voice with a loud shout, and the fire arrows all speed toward her target. It's over in an instant. The moment the arrows hit the spirit, it dissipates in the mist. How'd you get your clothes back? You're awake? Are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere?
Mikage? I'm alive? Don't worry. You are most certainly still alive. The lake was just so pretty, I thought I could just swim for a little bit.
And you didn't try to stop her, Kaguya?
I had to relieve my... I had something I had to do elsewhere.
You had to take a wicked shit, didn't you? Wait, are we over a minute? Yeah, we are. Okay, we're safe.
Oh, man. I let my guard down because I didn't sense any monsters around. I nearly got myself killed because of that. At least you're still alive.
That's true, but Kaguya, I'm amazed you can use magic.
Yeah, that was a big shocker. Why didn't you tell us you could use magic? Why'd you keep it a secret? Because I'd promised myself to never use it. So there was no reason to mention it. Eh? Why? You can use it, so why not? It's a waste not to use your talents.
Yeah, if you can use magic, then joining the ranks of the King's Royal Guards and becoming Holy Knights isn't just a dream.
I'm begging you, please don't tell anyone else that I can use magic. Huh? Why not? Please. Okay. I promise. Mikage, can you give me your word?
Okay. Thank you? Yeah, that's probably her line. Alright. Guess we should head back now. Still no explanation why Arisa was naked, but okay.
I see. That's very interesting. Water sprites are known to be quite gentle, yet they attacked a human being. You were wise to retreat. Your weapons are enough to take on undead, but they're powerless against sprites. If you'd fought, you would have lost for sure. But still, I suppose it's possible for a shaman to control a large group of goblins, but for a sprite to attack a human. Can't help but think something's going on between the monsters.
Like what?
I don't know what exactly, but either this is a forewarning of a disaster to come, or there's an extremely powerful monster using magic to control them.
Extremely powerful monster? Say you're right. How powerful are we talking here?
Bahamut level.
Oh, jeez.
Probably something along the lines of a dragon, vampire, lich, demon. Something with at least that much power.
Will it at least have toe beans?
The final boss of a Final Fantasy expansion.
Oh no.
Any of those would be too strong for a human to deal with. We'd need a full party. This is all speculation. It's quite possible I'm completely wrong. Or rather, I hope I'm wrong. At any rate, it doesn't hurt to be prepared. Be prepared to deal with any kind of eventuality. That's all. Dismissed.
Some kind of disaster. Or a monster with high enough strength to control all those monsters. Either way, it's a pretty grim situation. I just really hope it is just speculation. Though I'm still amazed Kaguya can use magic. If she couldn't use magic, I shudder to think what would have happened to Arisa. What I don't get is why she swore never to use it even though she can. Only those born with the talent can use it. Every knight wishes they could use it. There's a lot of pros to being able to use magic, and supposedly no cons. Well, she must have her own reasons.
She probably doesn't want to take Red Mage.
I probably shouldn't pry. Come in.
Thank you.
What's wrong?
Thank you for keeping quiet about the fact that I can use magic.
I just kept my promises, all.
Still, thank you.
Is that all you came here to say?
Sorry for keeping you so long.
No problem. I can always make time for you, Kaguya.
Thank you. Well, I'm tired, so I think I'll go to bed.
Yeah, okay. Good night.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Huh.
Good morning, Mikage!
Good morning. Smell the delicious scent of baking bread.
Breakfast will be ready soon, so look forward to it.
Ever since you came here, Arisa, my eating habits have been improved tremendously. I never used to care what I ate before, but now I look forward to every meal.
I think that's a good thing. Since you have to eat anyway, you might as well eat things that taste good and are good for you.
I can completely agree with that statement now. But now I've got a problem.
Huh? What is it? Did I make something you don't like?
Not that. After you leave, Arisa, what am I going to do? You and Kaguya both will have to go back home eventually. When that happens, I'll just end up reverting to my old bad eating habits. It's kind of depressing to think about returning to that life now.
Then why not let me teach you to cook while I'm still here? I don't mind teaching you.
That's not a bad idea. Mind showing me how then?
Not at all. But there's one other way to avoid having to go back to a depressing life of bleak meals.
And what's this other way?
Get a girlfriend who can cook.
I didn't think about that, but it'd be hard to find a girlfriend who cooks as well as you, Arisa. It might just be best to learn for myself. Wow, you are missing the signal, Mikage. Trying really hard not to make that contagious for myself. Getting more difficult. Shit.
Good morning, Kaguya! Thanks for the food.
Looks like you're half asleep today, too. I'm starting to get used to that.
Me too.
Comment below if you're yawning thanks to the Akamura's contagious yawns.
It's actually like a staggered yawn because I keep triggering my own yawns. The instructor's late today. It's rare for her to be late. She's always so punctual. She being held up in a meeting or something?
Who knows?
I'm sorry I'm late. Today's mission is cancelled. Huh? So we're getting the day off? Yes, in consideration for Shinzaki.
For me, what do you mean?
Considering the situation we're in, I suppose I should tell all of you.
Uh-oh.
Last night, a large number of undead appeared in the northern wastelands. Upon receiving this report, the Night Court received orders to mobilize. They were to confirm the threat and eliminate it if possible. Upon arriving at the scene, the Night Corps were met with a staggering number of enemy forces. They engaged immediately to eliminate the enemies. However, the enemy was far better equipped than expected, and the Night Corps had to call a retreat back to the capital. In order to let the soldiers escape, the commander at the scene took up the position of the rear guard and stopped the undead advance. Thanks to the splendid efforts of that commanding officer, there was not a single casualty, and the Night Corps successfully returned to the capital. However, that commanding officer has yet to return, and we've lost all contact with him.
Oh no.
That commanding officer is Zero Shinzaki.
What? Dad's missing?
There's no way we can send you three out on a mission in this kind of situation. Therefore, the three of you are on standby for the day.
You are organizing a search party for him, right?
His subordinates appear to be forming one right now. All you need to do is stay at home and wait for the good news. That's all. Dismissed.
The old man's gone missing? Screw this, we're gonna somehow weasel our way to look for him.
He's the Empire's strongest knight. He's definitely fine.
Thanks for worrying about me, but I'm not worried. That old man of mine won't get done in so easily. Oh, I guess I just don't care and I'm not gonna do anything about it. For all we know, he might have already made it back home and is just lounging around like nothing happened.
It's possible my father may have returned. I'll go home and see if I can learn anything more.
I see. Alright. Should the two of us get going then?
Yeah.
Wait, where are we going?
Home?
I guess. Oh, yeah. Oh, so that discussion took place at, like, the Academy patio or something.
Yep.
Anyway, well, I didn't really think he'd be here.
But he's definitely got to be okay.
Yeah, don't worry too much about it. Like I said before, I'm not really worried about him. I just can't imagine him actually being in trouble at all. It's as unthinkable as the sun rising in the evening.
You really trust Zero, don't you?
Well, yeah, given how we met. If you'd seen that monstrous strength of his, you'd think the same.
Zero really is your hero, huh, Mikage?
Hero, huh? I wish my hero was a little bit less of a slob.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Was your father home?
Yes, I heard the details from him. So what's going on? The enemy appears to have been a force of nearly 100,000. Apparently most of them were new recruits, but as the battle progressed it became increasingly more difficult, and so a retreat was ordered. 100,000? What the heck? Wait, so does that mean Zero's unit tried to take on that many on their own? Yes. According to the initial report, it was assumed the enemy was a few thousand at most, so just one unit was assigned to eliminate them. Those numbers are totally off. No matter how good you are, 100,000 by yourself is just impossible. Even so, they were able to take out nearly 20,000 enemy troops before they had their retreat. Suppose that's to be expected of a unit led by the kingdom's strongest knight. One unit took out 20,000 on their own. They really are monsters.
Did he say anything about my dad?
Well,
what?
During the retreat, he covered for my father and suffered some serious injuries. Even then, he alone should be enough to...
Injuries? No matter how many of them there were, there's no way Dad would be beaten by a bunch of stinking undead.
Well, that's because magic started raining down from out of nowhere. Seems that at the time, the most he could do was use his own body as a shield to protect my father.
Dad...
I'm telling you, he's alright. I can't tell you why I'm so sure, but he's gotta be alright. He's a fucking tank. I'd bet my life on it.
Don't bet your life so easily.
But he did it to protect my dad. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
There's nothing you need to apologize for, Kaguya. Dad did it because he wanted to. There's no reason to blame anyone. If anything, the undead are at fault. It's okay. I believe in Dad, so he's definitely alright. What do you mean?
As I just stated, the search party for Zero has been called off. May I ask why? The enemy's numbers are far greater than initially predicted. It's really something. Furthermore, we're still uncertain of the enemy's goals. Therefore, we deemed it prudent to remain alert and prepare for the worst. Till we confirm the threat has been eliminated, the Night Corps will be guarding the city 24/7. No matter how accomplished the Knight, we cannot afford to send out a search party for just one person at this point in time. That's not right! We're talking about Zero here. Isn't he worth far more than just one Knight? The order was issued by the king. There's nothing I can do about it.
I understand. This is a situation where the safety of the citizens takes priority. We can't afford to mobilize the Night Corps just to search for my father.
Mikage...
If the knights that uphold justice will not look for him, then I will. If an apprentice like me leaves, there shouldn't be a problem, right?
I cannot allow that.
Why not?
Because you are an apprentice! You lack the qualifications for that mission. However, I do understand how you feel. If you truly insist on going, I won't stop you. Just know that if you do, the path to becoming a knight will forever be closed to you.
Holy shit, the path to becoming a knight will be closed to me?
Following orders is an unbreakable rule for the knights. Those who disobey orders cannot become knights. Those who follow their feelings disrupt the solidarity of the group and are not needed in the Night Corps. I'll say it once more. If you choose to go looking for Zero, you'll be throwing away your chances at becoming a knight. If you understand, then don't think of doing anything stupid. If you can't stand just waiting, then do some training. You'll be too busy to think about unnecessary things if you're tired out from exercise. I'd wanted you all to attend the academy today, but... No, never mind. All missions are on hold until further notice. Everyone, until new orders come, you are to remain on standby. That's all. Dismissed.
Shit. I am 100% emotionally invested in this story. We'll have to wait 24 hours. Oh shit, hitting the new microphone stand. We'll have to wait 24 hours before Mikage makes his probably obvious decision. Thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you again tomorrow for another episode.
Bye!